Hi, Dr. Lakeisha. Question for you. If I'm just getting started with investing, what are some investment platforms you would recommend?
Hey Achiever, Dr. Keisha here. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Can't wait for you to hear this topic because it is probably the number one question that I get asked, which is, what are the top platforms for me to start investing on? I want to invest. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I got you. I got you. So whether you are getting divorced, newly divorced, which is a lot of my audience, single mom, single parent, whatever your case, I definitely think that you should be investing for your financial future. And even if you're married and you want to not get divorced, you need this information, but this video will give some tips for those who are going through a divorce or who are recently divorced, okay? So one of the things I want you to know is that divorce is undeniably tough. There's no way around it. I want you to take care of your self-care first and foremost. I know what that feels like to be in that house alone. You're used to two incomes. Now there's one. Your children may be asking for daddy. Daddy's not there today. You know, maybe it's not his parenting time. So there's so many things that you're going through, and I want you to pour yourself into something more positive right now, like taking care of your finances. So if you haven't watched my other video on what to do when he moves out, please go watch that one as well. Also, make sure you like and go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I'm going to drop a lot of divorce care content, and you don't want to miss when I drop my divorce care kit, financial kit for you. So sign up at lakeishasimmons.com. All right. So now you're probably wondering, where do I invest? What are your top 3 platforms? And I do want to break those down for you. So the first one is, I want you to think about diversification, because you may have limited funds to invest and you don't have time to waste money or lose money. You want to think about your long-term financial future, so you can invest a little at a time. You don't have to do, $500 a month, $1,000 a month. Once you get more stable and get on a path to fire, and if you can do that, hey, let's do it. But to start small, and that's perfectly fine. If you are not investing in your workplace retirement account, I highly recommend you do that first before opening a brokerage account. But if you are maxing out your work accounts and you want to start investing outside of that, maybe in your Roth IRA, that's a really good plan to do. And so the first place that I would recommend, hands down, is Vanguard. Why? Because Vanguard is investor owned, and that makes me feel good, right? But number 2 reason, which is just as important, is because they have great support. So let's say you're moving jobs, or because of the divorce, maybe you have to give some of your retirement up. The support that you're going to get from Vanguard is second to none. They will walk you through everything. They will call you back if they need to. It's like talking to a friend. It's like talking to me, right? On the phone, and they walk you through everything. Let's say you need to roll over a 401k. Let's say that maybe your spouse has to give you some of his 401k. They will walk you through everything, and I love that about Vanguard. And they have very low cost fees on their investments, which is my number 3 reason for Vanguard. So I just highly, highly, highly recommend them. And of course, do your own research. Don't just take my word for it. Do your own research. Number 2 would be Fidelity. I also have some accounts at Fidelity. My children's accounts are there. Yes, they are trust fund babies. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10, to create your trust fund babies, create your trust, and create accounts for them as well. Fidelity has 0 commission fees, 0 fees on their some of their zero fund mutual funds, which are your standard index funds. If some of this is starting to sound like a foreign language, definitely check out my complete financial freedom program, where I walk you through all these definitions, how to set up accounts, everything from A to Z with this, because I've been there and I was able to in the midst of a divorce, pour myself into my financial freedom and start investing like a crazy woman, and was able to save $750,000 in my accounts in 4 years. Just 4 years post-divorce. And that's on a professor's salary. Don't know if you know or not, but professors aren't the highest paid people, even though we have PhDs. So it can be done, all right? It can definitely be done. And let's see, my third would be something along the lines of a Schwab or ETrade if you want to pick individual stocks. That's not me. That's not my approach. I'm not an individual stock picker. I like index funds. I like certain bond funds. So, but if you yourself just love to pick individual stocks and trade those stocks that way, an ETrade or a Schwab may be more down your lane. And so that's something that you can look into. But whichever platform you choose, you will feel empowered. I don't care if you buy one share once a month or one share per pay period. You're going to feel so good about your life and yourself and what you're achieving. And when you're going through a divorce, you need that. You need to feel whole again. You need to feel that you need to feel worthy. I'm just going to say it. You need to feel worth it. You need to feel worthy. You need to have some happiness. You need to have joy. You need to feel again. That's what you want and that's what you need. And I'm telling you, there's really nothing more powerful than taking control of your finances in that way. All right, so if you're ready to get started investing and you want more than these little tidbits I'm able to provide here, like I said, reach out, drop a comment below, say that you love some divorce care financial tips, that you need some free resources, maybe if you need a budget or some ways to reduce costs so that you can invest more. Whatever it is you need, please drop that in the comments. It's the only way I can really help you. So drop that in the comments. I'll work with you. If this video was helpful on these 3 platforms, or if you want to know why, more, please go ahead and share this video with someone who could use it. And then again, drop that comment, subscribe, like, and I want you to just feel empowered, achiever. You can do it. This will pass. Don't you see that smile on my face? You will smile again. And if you have a friend going through this as well, be sure to share this video with them. I hope it was helpful. Talk to you soon.